Yeah, and we live. We live, we live. All right. Let me go ahead and copy this. There go the link. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. I believe this is Cuz right here.
Yo,
Man, that's some wild shit right there.
that was the most frustrating situation right there because my phone, what it would do is it would literally be letting me talk and then it would just pause me and I would be on the screen just paused and I couldn't see nothing. That shit was done, bro. So the best bet, bro. If somebody wants to get on, we probably shouldn't be probably tonight. Probably shouldn't let people on, honestly, because it's just. I think some trolls hit my account. Trolls hit my channel too, and I think they were spamming something. So I don't know if that was the cause, but it was stupid, homie. But I didn't have control of my whole channel right there.
Oh yeah, I think a lady said was trying to get them up out of there.
That was a headache. But yeah, I think we smooth sailing now. What's up with everybody, man? What's up with everyone? I put a shit. I shared the link too to with people, so you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Let's go on what we was talking about, homie. It's like so. Yeah, bro. They started tripping with homie for doing the documentary and putting light on what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And it was like they didn't want stuff to actually get put out there. What up, Rod? What's up, Rod? They didn't want stuff to get put
Yeah,
out there. That's why they were.
right.
Alexa, man cave light on.
Yeah, for real.
Alexa, man cave light on. She ain't listening to me tonight, fool.
Man, it's one of them nights, huh?
But and that just goes to show you, man, they were trying to sweep stuff under the rug. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's that classic case of thank you for getting something started. Now we're gonna come in and take over the whole operation. You know, you could be a part of it. You could be a part of it, but you just ain't gonna have no say so. Even though it's your idea, it's your plan,
Yeah.
it's your
It seems
movement.
like it seems like anytime something goes on like that, bro, and they got a real movement going on like that, they try to shut it down in any way means necessary. You know,
Every time.
Yeah, Alexa doing what she wants, Rada. She don't listen to me. When she gets mad, she's like my wife. She don't listen. So
Yeah,
you know,
Alexa. Alexa be on one.
don't ever get an Alexa that don't pay attention, because she gonna piss you off. She gonna be making you mad. And this one talks back. This Alexa talks back. Anytime she acts up though, I just unplug her ass. Like, no, you gone for a couple minutes. You don't have a right to talk right now. You gotta watch yourself, Sal. Yeah, you and Alexa have it. You guys both don't listen. I be coming in the house, bro, and they be arguing with each other. My wife be arguing with Alexa, and Alexa gets smart Alec back with her, and they be having a big old fight, bro. Nah.
I'm because Alexa be talking shit on the low.
She does, fool. She got a mouth on her.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, you supposed to know all the information, but you do not know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, that whole situation was just funny from the outset. You know, and it's like when you trying to do something to change up the community, to make it better, to make it safer, to make it enjoyable for the kids to come outside.
Yeah.
It's always it's that extra battle you got to fight, because you got the other half of the community that don't want none of that. But
no.
Like they were saying in the documentary, they have to have something for them to go to. If they don't have nothing for them to go to, they're just gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you, I'm just using this as an example. If you take a baby, right, and you set the toys around the baby,
yeah,
the baby's gonna go play with them toys, right? Now, if you take those toys away from the baby, the baby right. Yeah, and next thing you know, the baby probably got their little fingers all up in the socket, or you know what I'm saying, probably into something that they ain't supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right said, put him on the couch. He said, put him on the couch. He said, try to put him in if you can.
Hey, you can put them on the couch, but unless they have something to keep their mind going, they gonna slide off that couch.
I think he wants to slide in. I think he wants the link. I think Rye wants to come in real quick.
All right, I'm gonna drop the link again.
You know what's crazy, bro? Is because I kind of see it like this. There was water and oil. They were trying to mix it. You had people. It was about the number game with the gangs. That was their recruits. That was different. The next generation of who they could recruit from, and you got somebody steering the youngsters away from, you know, the aspect of gang politics. It was an atmosphere that was kind of like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because the active bangers were like, you're taking away from the new recruits. You're trying to steer them away from politicking and gang activity. And the bangers are like, bro, it's all about the number game. So I think that's kind of what was the issue. Honestly, that was a big issue. You know?
Man, yeah, because the bigger numbers you have, the more money you can bring in, the more money you can make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why like you can't, if you actively banging, you can't have yourself trying to do good and then you still doing bad at the same time. That bad is going to oversee that good you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You could be putting together an event for the community. You know what I'm saying? Raise money for the community, have the kids out there and everything, having a good old time. But just the night before, you just went and rode out with the Lokes, and y'all just went and did something with to the enemy. And so now you at the event, and they decide that they're gonna slide through because they like, fuck this event. Y'all took one of us, we gonna take a whole bunch of y'all.
That's crazy, bro.
So you gotta make a decision at the end of the day. What's going on, cuz?
Hey, what's up, homies?
What up? What's up?
Hey,
Mr. Documentary Man.
That's good what y'all talking about. Look, that's crazy that I tapped in when he did, because that's what that documentary to Hollywood about. Because I did nonprofit for over 20 years, homie. And it's crazy, and I know it happens in every community. Like, you know that program dude always be talking about with Big U, that Grid.
Yeah.
So Grid, I don't know this for a fact, but I think Grid is probably in every city that has gangs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, they spell theirs different out there, and ours is like GRID. It's Gang Reduction Initiative of Denver. Now, any nonprofit within Denver, if you're doing prevention and intervention work, Safe City gets the grant. The grant is then trickled down to Grid. Grid picks and chooses which nonprofits they want to give money to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to work for a nonprofit called IEG, Impact Empowerment Group. It was in Park Hill on 33rd and Holly. We were in the Boys and Girls Club. I worked with two of the Bloods from Park Hill. I don't even want to say their names, but I was asked to get another one of my homies so that it would be two of us, two Crips, two Bloods, right? One of my certain homies, my older homie I'm always with, my nigga J Love, he really wasn't into that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I mean? I get it, but he was the first one I was gonna ask anyway. So it just ended up being me and those two. I knew I wasn't gonna last long because it was in Park Hill. One of the Bloods that was working there, he punked the dude who ran the nonprofit. Punked him. He just took over the play, and a lot of those, both of the Blood dudes, always spoke upon Leon Kelly. If we're gonna do this, we need to do with the Rev this, the Rev that. And I would tell him, I'm not doing nothing with the Rev. The Rev ain't got nothing good for us. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The Rev ain't got nothing good for us. So the Rev. You know what I'm saying? So everything they wanted to do, I would fuck against it. Not because I'm from the East Side and they were Bloods. You know what I'm saying? It's just, dude's not really a community person, homie. Just what I heard Jay Millie say earlier, and I said this in that documentary. I said this at a meeting full of community people with the Bloods in there and everything. You can't have active gang members out here selling dope. We're still recruiting youngsters to be running intervention prevention programs, homie. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's backwards, because I know for a fact them dudes were not like trying to cut down the BS up in Park Hill. They got that building where them niggas didn't have to pay no rent, because Terrence was in that building before and he was paying $1 for it. So Leon worked out something. That turned into the Beehive, homie. The new Beehive.
Of course.
Was just hanging out every day. They wasn't helping nobody in the community. You know what I'm saying? That shit
Hey,
be-
can I ask you a question? Like going over there, was the atmosphere like towards you? Did that food did they still act like could you tell the aura was kind of like hateful towards you, or was it just like they showed you love? Yeah, I feel it.
Yo, Diddy, what's
Not
going on?
Not with one of them. And I'll say his name. His name is Sharay. I grew up with Sharay. I used to live in Sharay's grandmother's house when we were younger. You know what I'm saying? His grandmother's real. Right around the corner from the house. Sharay been my partner. He's still my partner. He just can't.
Yeah.
He does not stand on his own 10. He lets the
Okay.
other dude control his situation, still being 47, 48. So I just distance myself from dude. But with the other
I feel
dude,
it.
he really didn't like me because of me and Terrence's relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't going
Yeah.
to change. You know.
That's interesting. I always, because I know you be in the mix of a lot of individuals. I was just always thinking like, how did the energy towards you from them? Like they just always like, could you tell that they were just like they were still on some gang stuff like the other bloods that were over there? Or they were still on like the politics? Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
I told you that's how I met the dude Mumbles. Remember, I told you we went. I want to say, and don't quote me on the dates, homie, because I'm kind of sure. But like in 2016, we went to that program out there, that Homeboys Industry. We went out there.
Yeah.
Our councilman wanted to check out the building or the program to see if we could kind of like implement something of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I met the dude Mumbles from Crenshaw Mafia. The nigga made the councilman drive to the jungles to go get the little big homies. Because Mumbles was a little bitty dude, but he was a good dude. He was cool when I met him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no funny vibes from him. More from the niggas I was down there with, not him.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's because I like on my experience, that's what I was asking, because I've been around like my uncles. Sometimes like I'll be go around my uncles and they're OG CMGs and they're little homies, regardless if it's on some me even being on some productive stuff and trying to just be cool, the energy towards me, it'll start making me like start feeling some type of way, because they still are on their own little thing. So it's just because that's what I was asking, like, dang, homie, I wonder if the homie went through that same thing over there. What up, Mr. D?
Hey, Lord. Yeah, because that whole situation was just crazy. Because I was just like, I mean, just from the outset, from when I was watching it, I'm like, okay, I can see there's some bullshit that's about to happen.
What documentary are you talking about, homie?
The Holly.
Okay.
The Holly.
Okay.
Yeah.
He seen it today. He watched it before we came on. Yeah.
I read.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And because okay, so what was up with that one cop?
Tell me your perspective, Jay Millie. Since you watched that, I'm glad you did, homie. Let me know what you thinking about that, homie.
Man, that shit was crooked as hell. I mean, ain't no way to look at it. The shit was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said it on the live earlier. He was at the basketball courts. You know what I'm saying? Playing basketball, trying to, you know what I'm saying, be there, show face, trying to do the right thing. You got niggas over here talking hella shit. So let me get up out of here before something, you know what I'm saying, really pop up. You got motherfuckers running up on cuz, and then he has to pop them, and then the DA throwing charges at him that don't even apply to what he even did on Facebook. But this was the coldest part though. They took his building away, but the other one still stayed up.
Mm-mm-mm.
I ain't calling nobody police. I'm just saying when you actively involved and you in conjunction with the police, how the hell is the reverend the one that can just say, okay, well, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen? He ain't the mayor. He's the reverend. So how does he have so much power? You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Okay, so
It was crooked from the outset.
So look, let me tell you about the dude. I'm gonna tell you about the dude Leon Kelly, right? So Leon Kelly has been calling himself Reverend Leon Kelly for I met Leon Kelly, I'm gonna say like maybe 84, 85-ish. He used to come to he used to work at the Red Shield where I grew up and played basketball at. Once the gang stuff start forming, I guess he formed his program, which is called Open Door Youth Gangs Alternative, something like that. But he's always done after school programs, but his after school programs are held in an elementary school for kids kindergarten to 5th grade. I don't know anybody in the I haven't had not one homie that was in the kindergarten through 5th grade that was in the streets cutting up, gang banging, whatever. So he claims to like help the Crips and Bloods. He instigates and antagonizes certain situations, right? So he's been doing this for so long, man. The white people that bought into him in his speeches, like he's out here helping. I've never heard him say that he can stop gang violence or things of that nature, but he puts off that persona like he can, right? Leon's a creep, homie. He talks about the system and why that black homes out here and Hispanic homes are broken up, but he helps break those families up because Leon will go to court on you. Leon will go in there and testify on you, for you, as long as you're doing, what did he say in that video? He said, there's only one Rev. He said, I've done certain things for these individuals that no one knows about.
Oh,
said, I may never call you, but if I do, you're gonna return that favor regardless of whatever.
That's a deep statement right there.
Whether he means you gonna go tell on your homeboys, any of that, he means that.
That's crazy, bro. That's a deep statement.
Like, hey, man, through that whole documentary, man, I was with the homie Terrence through the whole thing. Only time I wasn't there is when he popped the little dude up at the house.
That's a deep statement, bro. That's a crazy statement to say. That's crazy.
You see how tight
you're gonna repay
the Commander Callow was. Them dudes was partners, and they still.
That's wild. You gonna repay the favor? Yeah, he's tripping. He's tripping.
Said that.
I remember too. I was like, this fool just said that.
Wow.
And people out here are so mad about it. The only people mad is like the Bloods that are involved, and they're mad because a white dude wrote the thing, wrote the story, the book, and did the documentary. But these scary ass black men we have out here that call themselves the Black Caucus, I call them the Black Cocksuckers. They not gonna step up and help us. You know what I'm saying? So shit.
Yeah.
No, didn't homie get death threats? The fool that did it, did he get death threats and all kinds of crazy stuff?
Julian went through a lot, homie, during that. And Terrence told him, dude was like, they threatened him. Terrence told him, he was like, what you thought? Shit,
that's wild.
Yeah, because I'm like this. I don't care who you is. You could be a loc, you could be a down move. It really don't make a difference. if you trying to do right by the community and put back in what you know what I'm saying, or whatever you took out of the community when you was out there on your bullshit, if you able to come back and try to revitalize that same community, man, hey, I ain't got nothing against you. You know what I'm saying? Because kids can't even go outside and play no more. You know what I'm saying? Instead of kids worrying about little toys and girls worrying about, you know what I'm saying, they little dolls and stuff. No, they got to worry about whether or not they're going to catch a bullet when they walk out their door.
See, look, during that time, even me and the homie Terrence had kind of fell out a little bit because he was mad that I was working with the two fellas up there. But like I had to tell him, I said, homie, I started doing this with you. And this is what we said we don't do, make our communities right. I said, so am I supposed to not do it because you're not doing it right now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Shit. You know, he understood. He was kind of frustrated because we both, you know, bullheaded or whatnot, but he get it. This is what we own. We trying to make it right and better for these young people. I mean, I got 6 grandkids, cuz I don't want them going through this bullshit we've been going through.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Because
you have to break them curses, bro. You got to break them curses for the next generation, your family, your kids and grandkids. That's the truth.
I ain't no
That's
perfect
just the reality.
person. I cuss every day. I talk a little bit of shit. I still might have to somebody up.
Look at my situation. My little nieces and nephews, I just heard them. They're my nieces and nephews. They're already cousin. My beautiful niece, Soraya, she has a TikTok. She's like, cuz, and she's like 14, 13, and she's already saying that with blue rags. I'm like, and I had to snatch her up. And I had to talk to her. Like, this, bro, do you understand all your uncles went to prison? You understand when, like, you see family dying around us? It's because of that stuff. Like, they're already infatuated by it, bro. You know? And they watch my YouTube channel. So that's kind of another thing is I got to keep in mind who's watching my YouTube channel because they're so influenced by uncles, Uncle John, you know what I'm saying? And Uncle Ralph, like, it's the truth. Like, you got to bring them curses, man.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if kids don't have something else, they need something else. They don't have something else. You know what I'm saying? It's like with me. I had baseball. I used to play baseball. When that was taken from me and I couldn't get back to that, there was a gap in between me stopping playing baseball and just before my freshman year of high school when my PO took me to the high school coach to try to get me on the team, and the coach was going to put me on varsity as a DN. But by that time, I was already gone. The streets already had me because I had nothing else to go to. So as long as kids don't have nothing else to go to, they're always going to go down the road of the culture and the lifestyle that we all 3 of us have lived and still living. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, bro.
Let me say this to that part too, though. I agree totally with you, but check this out. A lot of times, a lot of people in our community, like I'm gonna say the black and the blacks and the Mexicans in our community, because that's where a lot of the help is geared toward. When you try to offer like services or whatever the case may be, some of us are too proud to go get it, homie, but we'll sit around and talk about nobody trying to help, but they not trying to get off their ass to go get no help either. I mean, I've been experiencing that for a long time, homie.
Yeah, you definitely right about that. You got a lot of people that are just like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want the help. I'm gonna stay. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if it's not the specific help that they need, which is some money, then they like fuck you in your program. You feel me?
Facts. Man, I don't know who it is. I ain't even gonna say that name, but but yeah, I've seen it too. People that have had help offered to them, but because of their pride, they like, nah, I'll figure it out. That's the same line. I'll figure it out. What is there to figure? You go to your refrigerator and you got nothing in there.
Figure it out and be swallowing, spitting, eating fingernails for dinner.
I'm right back, y'all.
Yeah, no, that's the truth though, man. There's a lot of prideful individuals, bro. But that's how I used to be, bro, too, though, like prideful.
Please believe me, Seb. I know, homie. I'm not like putting myself above it, but
yeah,
I totally understand, homie. We all have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I get it. Hell yeah, I done been through that too.
Yeah, and it's like, because when I first seen the doc, bro, I didn't know. I didn't even know what it was about. I didn't even know what that whole situation was about. All I heard was the other fool that got shot, he was already caught up with some stuff, even before the baby died or whatever happened with that. But he was in a case for shooting up houses and all kinds of crazy stuff. That's what they said. They were trying to get him for that. And then I just was like, I heard the grapevine some Bliffle got shot. Well, I didn't even know how in depth homie was trying to make something for the community. I didn't even know that, bro. Terrence. And people just people were just hating on that. People just were super hating on that aspect.
So look, I'm gonna say this. The reason I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
So look, I'm gonna tell you the reason them dudes is really mad and frustrated with Terrence, homie. Terrence has been in the Holly since 2000, since like 2005-ish, homie. His nonprofit was called the Prodigal Son, homie.
Yeah.
Hey, dude been trying to raise money and help them kids like by any means. You know what I'm saying? And even them little young bloods that was up in the Holly, he never disrespected them. They never disrespected him. He would always approach them like, "What's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need a job," because he grew up there. He know them dudes, and even though he don't hang and bang with them, he know them. They know him. You know what I'm saying? Some of them dudes is his homeboys' kids. And only thing he was telling them youngsters is, I can't tell y'all that y'all not Bloods, but y'all are not from Crenshaw Mafia. Y'all from Park Hill. And
so was that what hood he was from? Was he CMG at first?
Yeah. Yep. But him and his crew of partners started tripping too. Yeah, they all were. When it all started back then, you was either CMG or you was from Deuce 9 or Dog Posse, or you know what I'm saying? But even before he stopped affiliating himself as a Blood, he was letting them dudes know, I'm from Park Hill, homie. I'm not from Crenshaw Mafia. That's out, you know what I'm saying? That's out there. You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole little gripe with that, because them young dudes was understanding that. Y'all from Park Hill, y'all not from Crenshaw Mafia. Y'all don't even know, y'all ain't seen Crenshaw Mafia. That's not y'all's community. So the older cats wasn't liking that. You know what I'm saying? All that they talking about that what was it, homie? The video they talking about he made with the National Geographic shit, homie. The little National Geographic, that thing they keep saying is why the dudes was mad at them. The reason they were mad when the what was it called? Drugs Inc. National Geographic, Drugs Inc. So when they did the little video, they the blood that they showed in the documentary, they was talking fabricated nonsense. They had a little girl in there, homie. She said that if you wanted to get some work, you had to come through her. She wasn't but like 2 feet tall on everything. So, dude interviewed and talked to a few of them young bloods. He talked to the little dude that got shot, but he wasn't talking like the other dudes. He was saying how he wished the community was a lot better. This, that, he was talking like good stuff. They didn't put his part in that documentary, so he got mad. And that's when him and T started having their little conflict. Like, homie, why ain't they put me in there? He like, that ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That's their production. So then they started saying he was a snitch because he brought them people to the hood. And just a bunch of bullshit, homie. It was just a bunch of bullshit, man. Sav keep frozen, freezing up or something. They must be mad at us. Oh, what's going on? Well, what's up, chat? What's going down? Like everybody's leaving out. Who is Anal Ward? Anal Ward is crazy. Dub could take all three of these dudes easy. Who is Dub? You ain't gonna mess my high up, Goofy. Dang, where the homies go? Lauren, is that a lady? Lauren says, salute panel, salute back to you on everything. I wish the guys would get back up in here. It's a Saturday night. This is like my club. I don't go out. I can do it. I got Bud and Don Julio. I got Bud, Don Julio. I'm good. Ain't no war. Who is Dub, homie? What are you talking about? I see some other little weird stuff from you that I ain't even pay attention to, but I ain't never been on the beach. Anyway. Always on the front line. Shit, what the hell? Bigfoot said on 55th Street, huh? I hope that ain't where you from, because I don't know a bit from gear, so um, I didn't know I could look at the comments like that. But dang, hey, the homies must be having a serious Wi-Fi problem. So what's up with it? Hey, maybe I should have had people come over here. Maybe we might have to line it up on another channel or something. What's going on? Have any of y'all that's in the chats, have any of y'all seen that documentary? If you from Colorado, even if not, it's called The Holly. Yeah, what's going on, cuz? Where did Ada Ward go? He ain't said nothing. I'm trying to figure out what uh-oh. Maybe we finna tap off. Hello. Uh-oh, so shit. Maybe we should just I don't know what's going on. Maybe the homie got something going on. I'm gonna click off of his thing too, and then hold on, cuz. Hey y'all, we finna jump somewhere else. Don't worry about it. We finna jump on Martin Six. Tap in. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, that's what happened? Dang. Okay.
I'm back in, right?
Oh yeah, you back in?
Oh, let me tell Sam to get back in here then.
Yeah, I just got back in myself.
Yeah, we was wondering. I'm like, damn, where the homies go?
Yeah, I got a phone call, and you know how that shit go. It knocked the volume down, so I had to jump off and jump back on.
I told him to come on back in.
Yeah, come on back.
So where'd you watch that documentary today?
Yep.
Lady Sam said we should be in the backstage.
I don't see him.
Yeah, that shit happened almost about 8 years ago, but that little stuff is still kind of like.
Oh yeah, yeah, because like I didn't even know where to go to watch it, and then something told me to go and look on Stars, and it was sitting right there. So I last night I went ahead and put it into my collection to watch later. So today when I got up, I made sure I put it on. Yo, what's going on, Echo?
Yeah, that shit was serious, homie.
Somebody calls. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, what's going on, Echo? Yeah, it
I
was
don't know.
good. That's
My
why
phone's acting
I
up
still
tonight.
gotta
I gotta
watch
let
the
this charge
rest
all
of
the
it.
way, man. My phone's acting
But I
crazy.
watched the like shit a big
Yeah, my
chunk of
phone's
it.
acting stupid, fellas. I gotta turn this phone off and let it sit real quick. Did y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, it's still cutting up, huh?
You got to get off of that cricket service.
You got cricket.
I'm just playing this.
this right here is making me want to go to sleep, bro. I can't get
We
this
got the
right tonight. It stuff made me depressed trying to get this thing going tonight, bro. All my phones, they would just pause and the volume would go up, go down, and man, I was like, I'm
And
about to
it
go.
didn't start still until we started talking about the dot.
Yeah, that's the crazy part, man.
And
I
not
had to,
and not cuz off and everything.
and then I had to go. I had to go ask wife if I could do her phone for a quick second, let my phone revive. So I'm on her phone now. I'm on her account, trying to let this other phone sit.
That's crazy. The hating is real in
Homie,
2023.
one thing I'll say about nonprofit work, homie, if you're doing it for money and not just like out of your heart and all that, the shit ain't gonna work, homie. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with a lot of our nonprofits out here. They're all fighting for a punk ass grant from Grid. You know what I'm saying? The shit is crazy. Because I'm not saying all of our nonprofits are trash and that they don't do nothing, but they could do better if they would all quit arguing and trying to spit box with each other and all this and shit over that little funky ass check. Because they gonna all get something. So I don't know, cuz I'm so burnt on all them creeps. I call them activists. They're all actors. I call them activists.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
They don't stand up to the real shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of them used to be frustrated with Terrence and myself, because if I hear a community meeting, I'm pulling up, homie. Because I'm not gonna let the so-called our black officials of our community go in there and feed the community no bullshit. You're not gonna do it while I'm there.
Yeah.
Not me. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, they were like, they already knew what energy you were coming with, pretty
All the
much.
time. Hey, you know how to read body language. I promise you. It would be times I would walk into the meetings and everybody's shit would be like, you can see it on their face when I walk through the door, like, here come this. And I'll be like, yep, I'm here, nigga. What's happening?
Yeah. Because I see you on that dock. You was going in on somebody.
That was the police and Leon Kelly and them. Y'all got me fucked up, homie. These is my people. These is my kids and these other people's kids, homie. I ain't gonna let nobody play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's listen. In my community, homie, myself and my homeboys my age, we are the older people in the community, homie. And if we don't stand up and go against the bullshit, it's just gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of my homies that won't stand up for the right shit. They just still stuck in the bullshit. And on the other side as well. You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of homies just like that too. You know, be like, hey, we should do something for the community. Nah, cuz I don't want to do that shit. All right, let's go to the liquor store and go get a 40.
Let's go get a 40. Let's go get a 40 right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go smoke this blunt. Like, we could do that shit later. You know what I'm saying? We could go do that later.
Homie, my homies will tell you, man, if we hanging out in the park somewhere, I get mad if they throw their little blunt wrappers and shit on the ground. I don't throw that shit on the ground around here.
Yeah.
Shit.
Real.
Throw that shit down here, nigga. That's trash. You got the hood looking crazy pink. You know what I'm saying?
Pick that shit in and put it in the garbage can. If there ain't no garbage can, put that shit in your pocket until you come across one.
Homie, I come home every day with a pocket full of Jolly Rancher wrappers, or they in the bottom of the car.
I believe it. I believe it. As soon as I walk out this place, that's all I see.
Now look, I got a smart mouth little 14-year-old, right? Because I always tell him we don't litter it and don't throw nothing out my window. He'd be like, "But you be throwing them cigarette butts out the window, boy," and I'll be like, "You know what I'm saying? What?"
Like, damn it.
I'll be like, the crows is gonna eat them. The crows eat anything. Shit.
Hey, so let me ask you a question, right? How close is the older fools in the Park Hill to the younger fools that just did that craziness in that video? How tight?
Them boys is babies, homie.
Oh, so those are the babies of the hills, huh? Those are like the youngsters.
And you know when I talk, I don't like to call my homies little homies because I don't have younger homies. You know what I'm saying? My younger homies, after my younger homies, I don't know them generations of little homies. You know what I'm saying? Them little homies is not my homies. Them is my homeboys' kids. So them is not my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like them little dudes in that video, them is somebody's kids, cuz them is babies and shit. And they gonna get themselves in a bad situation.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Phil
yeah.
Rico, tell him, Sam, tell him what that video is, that rap video. What's
It's
it
called
called?
it's
Yeah.
called Disrespectful. That's what it's called. The song's called Disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Scrams B, show I forgot his name, Shoddy Fitness or something. I don't know his name, but yeah, they're it's a disrespectful song. They're trying to stir something up in the city, bro. You know?
And that's the video you sent me, right, sir?
Yeah, that's the video that I had shared the link. Yeah.
Phil Rico, yes. Yep, Phil Rico, that's what it was for.
Oh yeah, that one too. That was a crazy one too.
Yeah, that first one you sent me, I couldn't finish watching that video.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of old tendencies start to, you know what I'm saying, pop up, and you know, I start
bro,
to feel some type of
my stomach's so turned, and to be honest, like usually my previous out would be able to know how to, like, I could go handle it and just take my anger out on some fools from whatever, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I caught myself like tripping off of sports teams today with somebody because that was my venting, bro. I had to tell some fool about his Chiefs hat and he got mad and it turned into almost some dumb shit. I'm like, bro, I'm angry at life right now because of that aura. It just get me out of my character, bro. And I'm just like, yeah, so but yeah, I mean, that's the city's hot right now. It's pretty.
Hey, you see what the homie says. Phil Rico know what's up. Look, see, little homie here, he's from Cali, homie, and he gonna get a lot of these young dudes out here hurt, homie, because they ain't little dude. And I ain't gonna disrespect him because I don't know him like that, but I do know who he is. He's with some dumb shit.
Yeah,
he's gonna get a lot of them young cats hurt, homie. They not with what he's with.
No. And especially what they're trying to cause the war over, that's not a circle you go to war for because they don't ride for themselves. And even in that video, they're disrespecting not just the G's, they're disrespecting the Lokes. They got food stuff whacked out. They got, man, it's just a terrible representation of him. That's his character, and that's just it's not a good look, bro. It's not.
Said,
what up?
They got 30s to the hunters whacked out. We have 30s and maybe some 60s out here. So what 30s to the hunters are you little Mexican dudes over there beefing with?
That's the whole.
They don't have GKIs in Cali. So what is this little nigga? Come on, homie.
And one of the main reasons why he did that.
Them little Mexican dudes over there ain't beefing with no 30s.
Oh no. They ain't even beefing with nobody, bro. They come outside and they beef with the freaking, I don't know what they beef with, bro, but they ain't beefing with no Crips. They ain't beefing with none of that shit. You know? It's just like it's like the Nipsey Hussle shit, bro. Like pretty much they try to disrespect the 60s, and I'm like, 60s don't even know who you fools are, bro. Shut up. They don't know about your little 15-man gang. Shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying, bro? 60s are real wise. Shut up. But that fool supposedly, the word is he got hit by one of them Roan hundreds scrams, and that, you know, that's supposed. I don't know about what that situation is about, but you know. But you could tell it's all him that amped that shit up, bro. To be honest.
Oh yeah, yeah. The youngsters always gonna keep the BS going. You know, when everybody else is trying to, you know what I'm saying, basically shut that shit down, they're like, hell nah. You know, now we're gonna keep this shit going. Fuck that.
So Millie, to give you some insight, the fools that they're tripping with in that video, they don't see each other. They're from opposite sides of the town, so they don't have beef, bro. That's why it's such a messed up situation because these fools don't beef with these fools. They just are beefing over somebody else's conflict, and they decided to get in somebody else's conflict, and now they're amping a war over somebody else's conflict. That's just the inside of
That's
that, you know.
weird ass shit.
Yeah.
That's that weirdo shit. What the? Well, all right. So I'm beefing. No, I see two motherfuckers beefing over here, and I just decided to just interject myself in their beef because I ain't got nothing else to do. What the fuck? Man, this shit gets more silly each time I hear a new story.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
You know, I don't get it. You know, I be hearing these youngsters out here. Man, I ain't got the energy.
It's crazy. I seen the video and I couldn't believe. Listen, not said, not one dude. And I don't even know who the dude DYS is, but I saw he was a Mexican cat, right? Right? He was a dude. The dude, he's a little Mexican dude, right?
Yeah.
Not one of them rapped. Not one of his homeboys even had a verse. They didn't sing the chorus.
Where was Active Kane at? He's the big rapper from their hood. Where's Active Kane at? He didn't even get involved with the music video.
Puerto Rico, I don't know. That shit is so.
That's new. Hey, that's new. That's the news. That's the new aspect.
But don't let me say because I ain't from over there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just know. Yeah, bro. That's crazy. Nah, but yeah, that's the heat. That's the heat of the summer right now, man. I checked another song from them, and they were giving, and it's crazy, bro, because they had a song. One of them little fools that are on that track, they was actually giving it up to the East Side, and I'm like, you fools stay disrespecting the E, but in this song, you giving it up to the E. That one of them fools, he said, I know some real key ways on the other side of the boulevard that will kill you. He's talking to some crib, and he's like, I know some real key ways that'll tip you off for me. Like, so basically, you know what I'm saying? He was supposedly, I guess some of his family. And I don't know if one of them fools is families with that fool C-Face. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's what they're talking about, but when they say the 18K, it's more for that group right there, bro.
They did have that 18K on there, huh?
Mm-hmm. So that food, the little food that one food that started it, Showbiz or Show Fitness or whatever his name is, he had a homie named Pooh. His name was like YG Pooh or something. He was from Lincoln Parks. He got killed, but they used to beef with all them foods. That was like their main enemies was the Eastside Riders. They were tripping with them foods.
That's crazy. That's why my black ass stay out the way. I do what I can do on the sidelines, but shit, I ain't got the energy. My ass too damn old now. You know, I'm thankful I'm one of the ones that was able to make it through and to be able to see 40 years old. You know, I'm 44 now, so I'm thankful.
You said,
you know,
you said how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 44.
44?
Yeah.
Now you 44 now?
Yep.
I'm pushing my birthday's in 2 weeks, bro. Man.
Ooh, you was born in 80?
85 for me.
You was born in 80?
85.
I'm 79.
79?
Yup.
Yeah, my brother was born in 79. He'll be 40, but he about to be 46. No, that nigga finna be finna be 40. He finna be 45. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, my brother
Oh,
born in
45?
79. He finna be 45 in September.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, Chiller Rico. To be honest, bro, that's
Yeah,
a newer thing.
I was born in 76.
Because when I first found Chill, I remember the cars were split up. They didn't mess with each other at all.
Who?
They didn't really mess with each other at all in prison. The West Side Bloods and the Park Hill Bloods, they were like two different
Hey,
cars.
that's what I said that earlier on that one thing, homie. If all those dudes, all the youngsters in that video end up in a joint together, I guarantee you they ain't gonna be tight like that. They gonna be, man.
So I'm gonna tell you a story, right? The Paisas, when we were locked down, they got into it with the Mexican Bloods, and the Paisas actually they crashed out some of the Mexican Bloods. You know, the Paisas are deep, and the Mexican Bloods when they got out the hole, they went to the Park Hill Foods, and the Park Hill Foods said that's your guys' problem, that's your guys' beef.
That's y'all's problem.
And then when I was in the pen too, the Denver car was a big thing, and a lot of the Chicano Bloods was riding with the Denver car. They didn't ride with the Park Hill Foods at all. So that's a newer thing, Chill. That's a newer thing that's taking place, you know.
And change things up. But yeah, hey, any youngsters that might come across this video, hey, if you're thinking about it, don't do it. Go do something productive with your life.
He said, don't do it.
Don't, please don't. Who's deeper, Park Hill CMGs or West Side CMGs? They're deeper because they just like, it's one of them things. If you go to the playground one day with them fools, and then the next day they'll be like, you want to be from Crenshaw Mafia? Yeah, let's go. Well, ask your little cousin if he wants to be too. Ask your sister, your grandma's uncles. Everybody can be from Crenshaw Mafia. That's why they're deeper, bro. Pretty much. And
they just let anybody in.
I mean, Eggers. There's so many Eggers in the city, bro, banging Crenshaw Mafia. Then they have West Side Duke 7 CMGs, West Side Westridge, West Side CMGs just regular, West Side Diamond CMGs, West Side Thorin CMGs, and they're all different CMGs. The Bam Bam family, like, so they have a lot of they're the biggest, they're one of the biggest CMGs, but everybody from the West Side banging CMG pretty much. It's like one of them gangs over there.
It sounds like they trying to have some BMF type shit going on. That's what it sounds like.
Let me say this: the only time that we have ever really gotten to it with the Mexicans out here is when remember when the West Side Connection was together, Ice Cube and Dub C and Mac 10 and them. So they had a concert like they little world tour, whatever. And when they stopped here, it was we still had McNichols. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only time I could ever recall, like us, my homies, getting into it with the Mexican fight. You know what I'm saying? And they probably were Bloods, and a lot of them, that's what they hung over there. Homie, they got to singing that. If you from the west side of your town, make them fools, other fools bow down. And we was sitting right behind some dudes, and they was hyped with it too. They was, you make them fools bow. Homie. Concert over. Concert over.
It's a wrap.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say, just because I had interactions with, like, because I lived in the West Side. There is a big handful, like West Side CMGs, the older ones that are riders. They get down, they're active, but these are 90s babies. Now I'm gonna tell you, just being real, being 100%. I lived all throughout the West Side, from First and Knox to the Westwoods right by the West Ridges and even the West Woods, and there's CMGs all throughout there. Our little clique of homies that were over there, we're outnumbered 10-1. We literally, because we pressed so much, we were outnumbered, and we still took over the area when we're out there, like surrounded by 40 fools that are from this neighborhood. And literally, we're here today to talk about this shit, where we have fools going around the block to go to their house. They didn't come down the block. We just overtook that aspect because we pressed the line. So the West Side CMGs, don't get me wrong, not all of them are not riders, but there's a lot of them fools that just do that because everybody else is doing it. Don't mean they're really banging like that. You know what I'm saying? My sister, Little Lady Low, bro, she had more heart than some of them fools over there. She's a female. So I don't know, bro. It's one of the big things over there that it's just like it's a thing to do. That's just my opinion. I lived over there, you know what I'm saying? That's where my mom lived, in the West Side. So it was just, you know, it's a different ball game. They don't really see the aspect of cripping over there too. So when they do, and it's put in their face and it's pressured, then it's just a whole different ball game to them, you know?
Yep.
It's like, what's going on right now? Everybody, bro. Everybody. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I got uncles that are Crenshaw Mafia OGs from over there, and they were riders. They doing time. Them fools are doing time for bodies. I know the aspect of Poncho on them fools that comes up the aspect of bad, but them fools were riders from CMG. They really got down. They're known. Their names ring bells.
Yeah.
You know. But it's a whole different ball game now. The Hillside, they have the history with Lokes. They see the aspect of cripping. So because it's just, you know, that's what it brings on that side of the metro. So it's just wild, homie.
Yeah, you know, it's weird because it's like going through it. I always thought, you know, shit would still be the same, but as time went on, you see, you know, shit starts changing up, name starts changing. People want to do it this way instead of that way. And, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I've even seen like, you know, where like people done clicked up within the same game, but clicked up, and now they're going against each other.
Yeah. And that kind of goes on with a lot of organizations, bro, when it starts being the number aspect.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't born in a family or grew up around us, and they get, yeah, you know, and generational aspect, but everybody wants to be a part of something, man. It's like everybody out there wants to be a part of something, you know. And that's the crazy part about it, because we don't have leaders no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't have leaders like showing, like you said, the mentor aspect. So everybody is like, they ain't teaching the new generation. There's no knowledge going to the youngsters, you know?
Yeah. You know, and we know it was all by design, because if you take away the OGs, you take away the knowledge, you know, you have a free market for youngsters just to fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so now we're talking, okay, we got the OGs locked up, we got the youngsters out here on the dumb shit. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and let's build a whole nother jail. Let's build a whole nother prison.
Yeah.
But we're gonna privatize these facilities though.
Mm.
You know, that way all these other people, these politicians and oh my bad, politicians are involved with the shit.
Yeah, true, very true.
You know, that like the war on drugs. What war on drugs? That's what I want to know. What war on drugs? Who's fighting drugs?
Yeah, who is?
People are out here getting high, you know, and losing a lot of shit. But if there was really a war on drugs, Then how come they never took one dime that they took out to put back in to get people the help that they need?
Yeah.
Let's speak about the propaganda of jail. They say, oh, rehabilitation. You go to jail to be rehabilitated. Well, why is it when you go to jail, you feel more locked in like an animal? That's after your pride gets checked. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in, bend over and cough. Where's the rehabilitation in it?
There's no rehabilitation, bro. Like when I was in there, they didn't have classes for us. They didn't have nothing.
They don't have classes now.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Like, how do you expect somebody to get out and change up some shit about himself? They didn't teach anything. Like, come on, man. There was nothing to read. There was nothing to get us back into groove. Because I'm gonna say like this: when it was going steady, that somebody will fuck up and they will put everybody on lockdown, and it just takes you away from anything that you're trying to get certified with. I couldn't even get a GED because how many lockdowns we were on, bro. I'll be going to class, learn some shit, go on lockdown, and forget that shit in a matter of the time we got out, bro. And I'm like, this is pointless. I don't want to do GED. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Yep. It's all by design. You know, you treat the people like animals. I mean, look at the food that they feed the people in there. Like, I'm still to this day trying to figure out what that tuna fish sandwich is.
It's that they call it dog. They call it the dog food. You eating dog food, bro?
Yeah.
You know what's up? You know what I heard, and I don't know if you guys heard.
Some alcohol.
You know what I heard, and I don't know if you guys heard about this, but they were putting chemicals to in the food to make foods not get horny in there, and literally they didn't want all the aggression on the yard, so they started putting chemicals.
Sev.
What's up, bro?
After I listen to Fleece Johnson, I don't care what type of chemical you put in the nigga food. That nigga wants some booty, nigga.
He did not care. That fool was wild with his shit, bro.
Cuz said he didn't want no water, nigga. He said he wants some butt.
Bro, and I don't think he's putting on an act for the new.
I don't think he's acting. Ain't nobody finna act like C-Mac. He too old to be acting like that. Have you?
You checked out?
Don't get me started. Do not get me started.
Look,
don't get me started.
The man said he's married. He said his wife knows what he's been through. He said his wife don't like the butt thing. He said, so if y'all know anybody out there that that's looking or want to help me, he said, I want some butt. I said, this nigga crazy.
Really, have you checked out OD?
He's free.
He got YouTube.
The man is free, and he still said he wants some butt.
That's OG Fleecey, bro. Fleece Johnson. That guy's crazy.
You know, we gonna have a real nifty Subway sandwich via Lupe. You know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want that cheese on that sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Five times. You know what I'm saying? Make it real nifty while I take a drink of this old English. Yeah, you know what I'm telling you, cuz? Yeah. and then you got Crack Me and Slim over there just smacking his lips all the time. You know what I'm saying? On the set, cuz. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I seen a video earlier today where Blueface took off on it. He said, oh, that's Custom Mac, nigga. Boom, boom. I said, ooh. The video stopped.
He got took off by Pretty Boy?
Nah. Blueface on Trevor.
Oh no, Joe! Oh snap!
Yeah,
I gotta see that.
Yeah,
no, but did you see how they did his ass last night?
Oh,
He was at Drewski's concert. They give him a microphone to go on stage. They even turn his microphone on. He's sitting there talking the whole time and his mic ain't even on.
so they got a hold of.
Oh, that's cold, bro.
Oh man. I'm like, come on now. Look, I don't give a damn.
You talking about?
Yeah, I don't give a damn where he from. He's a man, that's silly Mac. That ain't Crip Mac. That's silly Mac.
Dang, they didn't
Him
do,
and Fatman Slim.
they didn't let C-Mac perform.
I don't know what
He's
he
an
was supposed to do,
embarrassment.
but he can't rap.
He's an embarrassment, cuz.
You know,
Yeah,
but give him an OE and some stitches. He seemed to be cool.
His rap is garbage. He says he's the op goblin. Nah, you the hood hopping goblin.
Hood happened. 60s, Hoovers, state to state.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's craziness. And then he pulled up to the homies live talking about he want the heads at the alleyway. He want to go to the alley. He told
I
Dude is
remember that.
funny.
pull up to the 5-5 alley,
He
fool.
in the live the other day and said, "Stop using my name for customer."
He called you a Hoover, fool. He said you a Hoover. He said something about
He said, "You snoover."
keep LA
I'm like,
politics at the show.
damn, I ain't know Hoover, homie.
Where did you get thinking that?
I'm 30.
Where did you come up with that? There is
He
no
called everybody a Snoop. HK Destructor.
that fool probably.
And then you got Roly Poly in the background. Neighborhood Brow.
Neighborhood.
Why?
bro.
Yeah, they
Brow.
should have just told her she had to sit on the sideline. She can't be a part of the hood. There's no being a part of the hood. She can't be a part of the set there, bro. What's wrong with that? What? How they put a little Lupe on?
She,
Man,
hey, she probably the only one. She probably the only one gonna play sweet.
She probably
If
would.
it go down.
I swear, hey Millie, we had a sighting of her. Me and Hooray, we was at the Jazz in the park, and I promise you, we thought we seen her at the taco stand, fool. She pulled up to the town, bro.
who did?
Lupe, she was out here at the taco shop at the taco.
Oh,
Yeah,
she was?
it looked just like her.
Bro.
Yeah.
She look just like her too.
Yeah,
Neighborhood Brow.
American Cholo had her so hot with that. He said he do not back her up. She was pissed at that fool, bro.
Hey man, hey, the dude Milk, man, hey, Milk be on on C-Mac's head like the raps on Kevin Durant shit.
He don't like that fool. He does not like that fool. He can't stand him.
Yeah. Yo, what up, Steve?
What up? What up? What up? Hey, what about that Adam 22's wife, Lena the Plug? The reviews were terrible on that porno, bro. She got like a 2 out of 10.
Oh, it's out.
It's out, bro. It came out 2 days ago, but it's trash. They said they did all that fool Adam's whole marriage is at stake for some trash ass porno. It wasn't even cracking like that.
That's ugly.
Homie said he had to go. He had to go.
The honey pack didn't work.
No,
The honey pack didn't work.
he said he had to go gentle on her, bro. He said he had to go gentle on her. Yeah. So
He couldn't put him in there. He couldn't fill her taco.
how you get a 2-star out of a 10-star rating? That was terrible, bro. 2 stars, bro.
It's like
2.
staying at one of them motels on Colfax, cuz.
That's below average. You're way below. No. Adam 22 got to feel stupid, bro. He's an idiot. He is an idiot. That fool's retarded.
Find something else to do.
Hey, look,
That's supposed to be easy though.
he can't even cuss at his wife. So you see, he was cussing at that one dude he did an interview with.
He was mad. He's taking all his anger out on that fool, bro.
Dang.
That's a real life custer. For real though, that fool's a real custer, bro. Bruh.
Yeah, but I mean,
he told him he was on like some bitch type time or something. Dude was like, what you say?
He said he was on his period. He said, you're on your period, fool. That's terrible, bro. I was watching that shit last night, and just it made my stomach turn for that fool, because I'm like, this broad just became his wife. They got a kid. It's just such a disrespectful aspect towards marriage, bro. Like, that fool don't have no morals and values at all. That fool is just a weirdo.
They got a brand new kid, don't they?
Yeah. And
As soon as her stitches dissolved, he went up in that thing.
I feel sorry for the kids, bro. The kid, they gonna have to hear that shit for the rest of their life about that shit.
ugly. Gotta go to school. Hey, I seen your mom getting big down.
And these kids these days are brutal, homie.
They don't have no filters, bro. No filters at all.
Really direct.
It was a black dude too.
That's all they say too. They keep saying the BCC. Like, you let your wife get hit by the BC. They don't even say by the porn star. They just say BCC. And he looks stupid, bro. He's trying to show he ain't mad about it. Whack 100. I don't like that fool, but he said, bro, you do understand your daughter gonna hear about this shit. Like, Whack 100 was just going in like passive aggressively, and I don't like that fool. But I was rolling, fool. I was rolling.
Whack can be funny at times.
He had me rolling, fool. He had me rolling.
But he will always be the 3-finger bandit, though.
He said.
So look, listen, that's damn. Yeah, he's a motherfucking tattletale lover. He's a tattletale lover.
He's a tattle. Hell yeah, I know. That's the crazy part, homie.
Oh yeah, he loved to tell stories. He loved to tell everybody else's stories.
I just realized that fool was in that Iron My Flag by The Game. I didn't even know that fool was in that music video. He was in that music video.
Oh, for real?
Whack was. Yeah.
Yeah, that fool gave another clown. JC Han.
Whack's a weirdo, homie.
That's wild.
To be that old, homie, he be on some real goofy shit.
Man. Yeah, he too damn old. He right up there with us.
No, Paul Root, fool.
Hey, that nigga. Hey, he'll tell a nigga in a minute, huh? On Pyro. We gotta get down, nigga. What you say? Like, what you say to me, blood? On Pyro, nigga. We gotta get down.
He swear he wants beef with all the Mexicans too, bro. That's his main target, really. Is the Mexican. He does not. He said he would never sign a Mexican artist to his record label. He said, bro, he called somebody a taco, everything, fool. That fool be tripping.
Hey, y'all, I hate to cut it, but I gotta cut this. My phone about to die.
Oh, You gonna start one up, Ride?
I will. I'm not doing nothing. So I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna hit you.
We're just hey, we just going from hood to hood right now. I mean, we
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
tap.
this is rolling from hood to hood. Check it out. See what's up. Yes, sir.
All
I'll
right.
see you in the hood in a minute, homie.
All right, bro. I'm headed to the set. Let's go.
All right, I'll see y'all in a minute.
Yes, sir.